Let's take a look at the next example. I'm supposed to rewrite this problem as cube root of limit with x going to the infinity, and I have 2x cubed plus 3x over pi x cubed plus 5x. What am I supposed to do next? I'm supposed to divide the numerator and denominator by the variable from the denominator which has the highest exponent. So I have cube root and I have limit with x going to infinity, and I have 2x cubed over x cubed plus 3x over x cubed over pi x cubed over x cubed plus 5x over x cubed. I'm going to have cube root and I have limit with x going to infinity, and I have 2 plus 3 over x squared over pi, and I have plus 5 over x squared. I have fractions. In the numerator I have constant, denominator has x. X goes to infinity, that's why this fraction will approach 0. The same story happens over here. The numerator is constant, denominator is x, which approaches to infinity or goes to infinity, and this fraction approaches 0. And I have cube root 2 over pi. And this is the solution to my problem. Let's take a look at this example. I'm going to start solving this problem from the denominator. What I have to do first, I'm going to factorize x squared. I'm going to have limit with x going to infinity, and I have 5x plus 1 over, and I have x squared, and inside of the parentheses I'm going to have 1 plus 3 over x squared. Next, let me rewrite this problem one more time. I have x goes to infinity, and because I factorize x in the denominator, I'm going to also factorize x in the numerator. I have x 5 plus 1 over x over, and I have square root of x squared. I'm going to simply convert this radical to the product of two radicals times square root of 1 plus 3 over x squared. This is going to be equal limit with x going to infinity, and I'm going to copy the numerator 5 plus 1 over x over square root of x squared is equal absolute value. You have to remember this rule. So I'm going to write simply absolute value of x times square root of 1 plus 3 over x squared. Next, you have to look at the absolute value and keep in mind that x is going to the positive infinity. That's why the values of x are going to be greater 0. That's why I'm going to, instead of absolute value of x, I'm going to write x. and I have limit with x going to infinity, and I have x 5 plus 1 over x, and I have x times square root of 1 plus 3 over x squared. X and x will cancel out. In the numerator, I have constant, denominator is x. X goes to infinity, that's why this fraction will approach 0. In the numerator, I have constant, denominator is going to go to infinity, that's why this fraction will approach 0. And I have 5 over square root of 1, which is equal 5 over 1, which is equal 5. And this is the solution to my problem.